Wagwan people thems. Welcome to room 2703. Hope you're all good. I'm Luke. And this is a space for me to react to all the things that I enjoy. So anime, music, TV series, movies. So hopefully there's something for everyone to kind of dip in and enjoy. So it's been Grammy season. And I'm... Because of my love of music, and obviously my main thing about the Grammys is I love the live performances and stuff, and obviously there are some awards that I'm like, oh, that'd be really cool to see who wins that, who gets that award. So I know who's won some stuff already. So I know Coco Jones has won, I think it was Best R&B Performance for I See You. I know that Victoria Monet has also won, I think for Best R&B Artist, I think. I know that Tyler's won an award as well for Best African Performance, I think. That was two. And then for obviously I've seen little kind of snippets on Instagram, obviously with Jay-Z calling out the Grammys for Beyonce. I saw that Taylor Swift won Album of the Year for I think like the fourth year in a row. And I'd previously, so I thought, and I don't even know why I thought this, because I knew that Harry Styles had actually beaten Renaissance for Album of the Year last year. But following on from what Jay-Z had said, I was like, oh, do you know what? I need to listen to Taylor's album, one that's won Album of the Year again this year, to see how that beat out Renaissance. But then one of my patrons was like, Luke, Renaissance was last year. But I still want to listen to, I think it's called Midnights, I think it's called. So I still want to listen to that because I am actually a recent and new Taylor Swift fan, because I listened to her Folklore Long Pond Sessions album and I was just really blown away by her musicianship, her lyrics, the depth that she goes to, the storytelling, and actually how her voice sounded on those tracks. So I'm definitely a fan now, and I never thought I would be. So I do want to listen to what was in that album to see how and why that album like beat out everybody else. But before I do any of that, there's some performances I want to see, and there's some standout things that I really want to see too. So this is actually Celine Dion. So I've seen like a picture of her, and I think she presented Taylor Swift an award. But obviously, if anyone, unless you've been living under a rock, like Celine Dion has been like really ill with this stiff person syndrome. And very much, from what I've been reading about agony and, just really, really, really awful, from what I've understood anyway. So it's just really awesome to see that she's like up about and giving out awards. So I really want to see what this is. But I also have seen in this headline that Taylor snubs Celine Dion. Now, I'm going to presume already before I even press play, but that's a crock of crap, because like I can't imagine intentionally that anybody would be snubbed at any point. But camera angles and whatever, they can be kind of filmed at different things, and then all of a sudden you've got some trending BS storylines. So I just want to kind of see what it was that's triggered this. But the main thing really is I just want to see I want to see Celine. Do you know what? Like, from what I've understood and from what everyone has said about Taylor Swift, she is a sweetheart. That is a very unfortunate situation there, because ultimately, like he said, I can't imagine that she would have purposely been like, do you know what, you Celine, who's come out of sickness with your sick self to come and present me an award, let me not pay you no mind. Like I can't imagine that would have gone through her head like that at all. But that is, it's very awkward looking. It's a bit like, I saw a clip of Mariah Carey accepting an award or presenting with Stevie Wonder, and obviously Stevie Wonder is blind, he can't see, so he's gone to get her a microphone, and he's then gone to give the microphone out, but Mariah Carey is on the other. It's just it's optically, it's just awful. Like it's just awful. So I think here, a bit similar to that, like it doesn't look the best. Particularly because Celine's all like, it's just awkward because she's like, I'm just here to present you your award. Do you know what I mean? Like, so, if you could like take it, say thank you, and then I can just slap at the back and stuff. But I'm sure Celine being, from what I've seen in like little interviews and things of hers, like, and well, there haven't been many, but from what I've seen of Celine Dion, like, she seems like a really like down to earth person. I'm sure that she wouldn't have taken that as a slight to be like, you couldn't even come kiss me. Like, I can't imagine that. Do you know what I mean? I can't imagine that. Well, that's a shame. That is what like has taken over the story, as opposed to just being like, it's just good to see Celine Dion. Like, and I think having watched a few reactions of hers now, like the one that's still my favourite is the one about flying, about when she's singing for her niece. Because it's so close to me, like, and obviously my sister, and it's just so beautiful. It's just so incredibly beautiful. So it's just good to see her. Like, she's standing, like, she's unaided. She looks fabulous. Her hair looks amazing. I love the coat, the breath. She just looks amazing. And I think, based on, because there was, at some points, I'm sure that, like, I was doing a reaction and something had popped up on my newsfeed to be like, Celine Dion's passed away. And I was like, pardon? Like, and then to find out that it wasn't true, it's like these like false rumors and false updates about people's being alive and stuff are just awful. Like, and whoever takes the time to sit there and put those kind of things together, knowing full well that those things aren't verified, and the fact that their family members may potentially see things like that, are just sick in the head. I don't know why. Like, to try and get the story out there quick enough, or to try and get clicks, or to try and get views. It's just the most depraved type of I don't know what you can't call it journalism, can you? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just crap. It's just utter crap. So it's just really cool to see that she's up and about. Obviously, I don't know what that means in terms of her actual health and prognosis and whatever, but she's up there, she's out there, and yeah, it's just really nice to see. So I think that's the story that I'm gonna have in my head. I'm not gonna be really concerned about the whole she her. Anyway, let's know what your guys' thoughts were on this. Do you think it was a snub? Like, do you care? Or are you a bit like me? It's like, you know what? It's just good to see that Celine is up and about. If you did enjoy this video, then please do drop me a like and subscribe. That would be amazing. Thank you very much. And I have a super thanks. If you want to drop me a super thanks, I'll be very, very grateful. I've also got a YouTube membership as well as a Patreon. So if you do want to support the channel, that's a great way in which to do exactly that. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one.